Okay, it should be working now. Chat, can you hear me? Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know. Either way. Hello? 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 How's everyone doing today? And a very, very happy Valentine's Day to you all. I kind of was like rushing to get everything set up, but I don't know. Is my voice too loud? Is it too soft? Do I need to adjust anything? Because I forgot to mess with my sound settings, you know? Good job on the punch in, Rethro. Good job being first, Vorlon. Good job on the punch in, Vorlon. See who is him, so is he. Good job on the punch in, Erev. Looks like that's all of you. How are you all doing in this amazing, amazing Valentine's Day? Want to try something different since I have a little bit more RAM. I thought like I can use a special program to bring back the ASMR streams because I tried to do this once before and it was too laggy. I kind of have all my settings on like minimum right now, but this should work a little bit better. Let me get some water. So I got some chocolate as a gift, some Dubai seasoned Dubai truffles from it's like a company called like Carrions or something, and I also bought some chocolate for myself. Like it's not as nice as the like Dubai chocolate, but it's still decent. It's like a one of those like multi packs that's like different chocolates inside of like a heart. It's like the other one that I got as a gift that was a Dubai chocolate, but this one is Snickers, Twix, Milky Way, all in like one heart shaped box. It's not too small, but it's like I mean it's not too big. It's like 21 like mini size ones, and the other one with the Dubai chocolate is how many are in here? Looks like 10. So yeah. The Snickers, Twix, Milky Way, multi pack. Wait, wait. Has like a lot more chocolate, but it's like the mini ones. Let me open up a little bit for you. I don't know if you can like pick up me open up this package. Probably could rip it open like, or maybe I have my. Maybe I need to turn off my filter. Give me one moment. Let me try something. Let me help this sound a little bit better. So, looks like that might be a little bit louder. Let's see if you can like actually hear like the packaging or whatever. You can hear it when I got click it, you know? Click it, right? Right? I'm here just engaged in a disparate battle with my router, but I'll prevail and be here for the full connection. SAP. Nice. See what else we can do. Yeah, it's like one like big bag inside like a bag, whatever. It's got like all of them like thrown together. It's not even like a heart-shaped mold or whatever inside. It's just like you rip open the heart and you get the good chocolate, all chocolatey goodness inside. Thought of something. If there's like 21 minis in this, like there's 21 minis, but like it's divided into Snickers, Twix, and Milky Way. That means then like they don't have the exact same amount of each of these. Um, like reading the back of the box, it looks like there are four Milky Ways. I mean, like one more. There's one more Milky Way than the other ones. So I guess it's like I don't want to do math, but you get the point, right? Mm, filter up a little bit. Mm, if I can get this open. No. No. Open. Eh. Oh my god, I can't open this. Do I just have like no rip string? Okay, there it is. Rip it from the side. Let me get some water. It's kind of crazy. Like when I like did that like last little exhale, like there was a heart arc around the monitor or whatever. Like, mm, uh, uh, you know. Mm, first one is a piece of Twix. I like Twix. Like I don't know what kind of cookie, whatever it is in the center, but like, does it taste like any other kind of cookie and it's like nice and crunchy or whatever? It's been like so long since I've had like a Twix, and Twix is like one of my favorite candies. Because like they make that I think they make like a double caramel Twix that's like the regular Twix, but like I want to say the chocolate on the outside is like a caramel flavor too. Crunchy. Twix is so good. Hello, Purple Skater. Thank you for the punch in. How's your Valentine's Day going? What do you have planned? Ah, this one's like a Milky Way. Yeah, do you have like any opinions on Milky Way? Because I really don't get the point of Milky Way. Because I mean, like, I think only difference between Milky Way and a Snickers, like the American Milky Way, not the British Milky Way, is like the nuts. Like I don't know. I like my Snickers to have like lots of nuts, and it's like Milky Way kind of seems pointless. It doesn't like really do anything for me. I just need those nuts for me to enjoy it. Rip it open. Mm. Yeah, it's really okay. It's okay, but I really wish this was a Snickers instead. I think the filling is a little bit different too. I mean, it's not bad, but like it's one of those things of like it'd be like the last thing you eat if you've got other options, you know? Let me get some. Let me see if I can get a Snickers. Hmm, Let me move this out of the way so I don't spill my water all over my PC. Yeah, I don't know. I think Snickers and Twix are the best. Twix are a lot better, but like Snickers are like really good too, you know? But I'm sure all of you love Snickers for reasons I can't say on the Safer Work website, you know? They're ideal if you make us do no nut November. True, 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 true. But I mean, I don't know. That seems like a very boring no nut November. You know, you're eating Milky Ways instead of the Yummy Snickers. You know, does the do Milky Ways even have like the dick vein on them like Snickers do, or is that a very unique Snickers thing? Because I haven't eaten a full size Milky Way in like forever. Because like I don't know, like I'd either have to be in like a really specific mood, or someone would have to buy it for me to eat one. You know, let's pop in the Snickers. You do have the veins. So, if you want to think about it like that, then the reason why the reason why Milky Ways are worse than Snickers, or excuse me. Let me get some water right quick. Okay, the reason why Snickers are much better than Milky Way is because Snickers are pre vasectomy and the Milky Way are post vasectomy, because like they took the nuts out or whatever. They like it's a blank shooter candy at that point, so it's like why bother when it doesn't have like that nut, you know? It's pointless, totally pointless. Mm, got like one of each out of this pack. Let me open up the Dubai chocolate so I can have at least one of everything during the stream. Because I'm not sure if I'm going to eat all of this during stream, because that's a lot of chocolate, you know? Bruno's filling daily punching. Mm, hi Bruno. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Mm, how do I open this? Got like a thing on the side. Take it off in one piece. Mm, mm, mm. The box is like really cool. It like opens up from the front. Like it's got a ribbon. So like you've got to be a little bit more sensitive when opening it. Like first you got to get through the plastic, then you got to like slowly undress it by pulling the ribbon off. Like you're like pulling someone's robe off, you know? Truffle session. Let's see. Healthier and tastier. I doubt that. It's still chocolate. God, this box is fancy. I like this. Oh wait. Hmm. Smaller than I thought they'd be, but like they still look pretty nice. Mm. Let's open one, or let's eat one. It's really rich. Mm, 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 mm. Oh wow, that's sweet. It tastes so good though. Mm. Doesn't have the cake in it though. Still pretty good, but it melts so fast, you know. Mm. Maybe these all like homemade or not homemade, but like made in small batches, or maybe they like melted on the way here somehow. Although winter, so how would it like melt it on the way here? Because like they taste good, but they like look weird because they're like are really kind of like misshapen. Don't know how to explain exactly, but they're like they've got that kind of like homemade chef kind of vibe where it's like like when you like make cookies at home, they're not gonna like look like the cookies you'd get in a from an actual baker or from like Nabisco or Chips Ahoy or whatever. They've kind of got like little like irregularities that like kind of like make you like feel the love that was like put in them. Here's another one. Mm, mm, mm. Really good, really sweet though. Mm. Maybe it's because I've only had to buy chocolate from like grocery stores and stuff, but like used to having it having that like cake in the center. You know the one I'm talking about. It's like Katafi or something like that. Probably pronounce it like super super wrong, but you probably know what I'm talking about, right? Make it some more water. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? Zuzi, what is your favorite candy? Like, if you had to like get like candy for like Valentine's Day, what kind of candy would you want? Don't remember if those are the ones I sent you or not. I'm pretty sure they are, cause like pretty sure like I've got like double check, but I'm not sure if anyone else sent me any chocolate, so I'm pretty sure it's the one that you sent me. And like but still like I'm not complaining. I really do like them. Mm. And besides, like that kind of like I don't know, that kind of like feels very you because like they feel like they were homemade and not factory made, so it feels like a very Vorlon thing to do. Sour ropes are hella good. Like nerds rope, or do you mean like that? Like, do you mean nerds ropes? Like the big pieces of like gummy or taffy that have nerds covered on the outside, or do you mean like those like straw things where it's like one long piece of like fruity candy with the sour sugar or the sweet sugar on the outside, or do you mean something else? Sweet tart ropes. I haven't had those in like forever. I don't know. I've kind of always been more of a chocolate person than a fruity or gummy person. So it's been like a long, long time since I've ever had like a sweet tart trope, you know? Mm, mm, mm. What was the last fruity candy I had? Mm. Oh, wait, I know. It was like Halloween. This is so good. Shucks, Miss Yamina, you're making me blush. Bleh. Get blushed on, bitch. Get blushed on. Uh, uh. mm, you made me lose my train of thought. Oh yeah, yeah. Last time I had like a fruity candy was like I want to say it was Halloween. Like like there was like I know like I only use it because I see only used it back then because I'm a VTuber. But I stopped now because like I don't know like I hate the new ownership, but like they were like popular on TikTok like those like peelable gummies where it was like the first popular the first ones that came out were like the mango ones like it's like a little gummy fruity candy that's like shaped like a mango, and it has like a peel on it where like you can peel the outside, and then there's like gummy in the inside, so it's like you can either like pop it in your mouth or you can just like take your time and like slowly peel it and undress it and get like the gummy inside and then eat the peel after, like I want to say like those were like all popular during like 2025, and like I kept trying like variants of it, and I think I tried like a ghost, a skull, or a brain, or it might have just been like a regular normal pumpkin when I tried. Those candies sound advanced. I just pick up whatever is cheap at the store and tastes good. True, 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 true. I kind of feel like that they probably you probably wouldn't know about them on like unless you're like know like Zoomers or if you're like terminally online specific parts of the internet because it kind of has that same kind of make a spectacle out of it, kind of like a lot of things do, like how those like Mr. Beast toys or whatever. It's like in a giant plastic container, and then you've got to like do an entire process to see like which one of the Mr. Beast dinosaur child labor robots you got this time. It kind of has that kind of same kind of vibe where it's like you can peel it and eat it, so it's kind of like you can play with your food a little bit, but like not play with your food in a weird way, if that makes any sense. Abba Zabbas. I think I've heard of those Abba Zabbas. Those are like those weird coconut candies. I think I don't like coconut like at all. So like, I don't think I've ever tried those. Like, I don't know. I just don't like coconut. It never does anything for me. Victory, Starlink, my Lord in it, not me, has put it in its place, and now I'm fully here. Yay! Yay! Congratulations! I'm so proud of you! Yay! But yeah, yeah, I want to say you can like get them at like I want to say like you could get them from shoot, I can't remember that like one store like it's they like sell them everywhere. They're like pretty much everywhere or whatever. I think like Walgreens or CVS or like one of those type grocery stores. I That was like literally over a year ago, so like I wouldn't know at all. Nothing can stop me from being here and showing how fucking adorable and lovely she is. Let me get another piece. Mm. I'm probably gonna eat all of these Dubai chocolates during stream because like I don't know, I don't want them to like melt more and they like taste really good, and like the other bag, it's just Snickers and Twix and whatever the other one is that like I don't even remember the name of. And besides, I really like these. Here's another. Yeah, you like that? It's like I'm kissing the chocolate, right? They have a lot of unique candies around the world here. It depends on which bodega you walk to. I think that makes sense. I'm not sure if they're still open because I haven't been there since like COVID. But there's one place here, exactly one place here like that where they sell like candies from around the world, but they mm, chocolate sticking in the roof of my mouth. Um, they sell like candies from around the world, and they stopped selling my favorite Canadian candy. So I just haven't been there in forever because like it's all the way on the other side of town. It's like it's in a really bad location. Not like the neighborhood it's in is like bad. It's more of like I really, really, really don't want to like drive over there and they like not have what I'm looking for, you know? Like the candy and stuff is fine, but it's like I don't want to like drive there and have to like pick something to like I feel like my trip was like worthless. I want them to have the coffee crisp or whatever Canadian candy I wanted that day, you know? That reminds me, I haven't had a big Tob I haven't had a Toblerone in ages. You know, I'm pretty sure I've only had Toblerone like twice in my life. Once was because of what was the Jaden Smith anime called? Like the Netflix anime that had like Jaden Smith in it, like Smith's son. Like that show, they like, made like a big thing about like a giant about like the main character being like a terrible person, like a really shitty human being. So like he doesn't like deserve a giant Toblerone, but by like the end, he like learns what it's like to be like a person, like an actual decent person, and then he earns his big Toblerone. You know, I watch like every episode of that show just for like just because, and like I kind of like I know it was like all just marketing and just a psyop. I thought like maybe I should get like a Toblerone. You know, I wouldn't get a big one because like it's okay, but like still like I did get a Toblerone, and then like I want to say a few months after I finished that anime slash bought the one Toblerone, I thought, let me go get another Toblerone, and I haven't thought about Toblerone since. You know, Jaden Smith is not a good actor. Earth is After Earth is a terrible film. Keep forgetting that was a thing. I can't remember what it was called. It was like it wasn't. I mean, it was an anime. Like it wasn't a movie. Although that probably doesn't matter for like acting or whatever. But it was an anime. It was like a Netflix exclusive, or it was made specifically for Netflix. You know. Mm, but yeah. So it's like Toblerone is okay, but like I don't know, the price kind of isn't really worth it to me. You know. Mm, I know my like sound levels now. By the way, am I speaking too loud or let me adjust it a little bit slower? I don't know how like soothing this feels. You know, I'm trying to like go for a relaxed, soothing vibe, but like I have like really bad issues with like volume control. You know, it's one of those things where like I kind of forget how high or how loud I'm talking. You know, I think the sound balancing was good. Netflix is very mixed lately. Mm, true. But Kinikuman Perfect Origin arc is like really good. Um, I need to finish watching the last two episodes, but I enjoyed Godzilla Singularity Point. Although I want to say Godzilla Singularity Point is like 4 or 5 years old or so. Like it's not new. But Kinnikuman Perfect Origin arc, like the anime, that definitely is from 2025. You know. Give me 1 second. Let me get some water. Mm-hmm. Oh my god! Oh my god! Thank you, Vorlan. I appreciate it, sweetheart. Mm, wait. Thank you, Vorlan. I appreciate it. Thank you as always. You're such a sweetheart. Oh, hype train. Mm, mm. Thank you very much for the Valentine's Day gift, and thank you for the chocolate. Oh, one of them cracked open, and I can see the inside. It's nice. It's like green or whatever. It's like a lot more hollow than I thought it'd be. Valentine's Day for you, fellow fans. Oh, appreciate that. Thank you, Vorlan. Neon of Eons. That's a cool name. I like that. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Well, what are some good like international candies? Because the only, excuse me, only international candies I really do know are like, this is good, so good, are the ones I saw in Heathrow Airport. Stuff from Japan, stuff from Canada. You know, because it's like good. It's probably a massive ripoff or whatever. It's like I can taste the filling now, like the cake or whatever. It's like very slight. It's like very small pieces of it, but I can still kind of taste it. Mm. You know what's like tastes good, but it's like probably a total scam because it's like way too overpriced. But like, excuse me, excuse me. It's like Arrow. There's a candy called Arrow where it's like I don't know how to describe it exactly, but it's like a chocolate bar, but like it's shaped like bubbles or something because they like when they're like processing it or whatever, they put bubbles into the chocolate, so it's kind of like light and fluffy, and it kind of like melts on your tongue in like a really nice kind of way. I had like them a few times when I like went to like Canada for like vacation years ago. It was like super nice, but like I don't know, felt like a scam because like they probably charge you the same amount as like a Hershey's or something, but you're probably getting less chocolate because like they literally inject like pretty big size like air bubbles into the chocolate. Excuse me. Yeah, I had those. I like those Raider sports bars in different flavors. You say excuse me. Vorlan was talking about that like last night about like how much they enjoy like those Raider sports. I want to say like I've only tried like the strawberry ones because I don't know. I do like strawberries. Like if it's strawberry flavor, then like that's probably one of the best ways to attract me. Because I've tried like I want to say I've tried the strawberry ones, the chocolate hazelnut. There's probably some other flavors I've tried, but like the one that's like left the best impression on me is probably the strawberry ones. One second, let me get some more water. Mm, like those British sport bars. British sports, one of my favorites. Local bodegas sell them and they have cats running around. It sounds cute, super cute. Marzipan was the favorite in my friend group. What is marzipan exactly? Because I've heard of marzipan before, but I didn't think it was a real thing. Like didn't they like? Isn't that the name of a character from like Chowder? I think. Like you remember that old show on Cartoon Network where like the main character was like named Chowder and he was like a weird rat hippo thing and he had that girl who's like had a crush on him like named Panini and then like his cooking teacher master sensei or whatever was named Mung Dal and um they had like the one guy who was like a weird hippo man like he'd like say rada rada all the time, you know. There's one with a huge fat kitty. Looks like a blumpy cat and he's cute. Mm-hmm. Oh, looks like I get a hype award or something. Ooh, I just got this apparently. Nice. Mm-hmm. That was a huge amount. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like I want to say I've heard about it on Charter, but like I don't know what marzipan is. Like I know mung beans are a thing, and like I know like a dal is a type of I think a soup or maybe it's a curry from India. I'm not sure like at all, but I'm assuming like a mung dal is a Indian bean soup or something like that, you know? Is like a Indian bean soup or something like that. So like that's what I'm going for that. But like I don't know, hearing the name marzipan kind of doesn't tell you what a marzipan is. Marzipan is a sweet treat. You're a sweet treat. Haha. mm, am I losing my tracking or is like my PC freaking out again? Great. Mm, marzipan is a sweet treat. If you didn't get a ad, I mean, if you didn't get a sub in that last group of subs that Vorlon bought for everyone, drop a subscribe now because ads start in about 3 minutes. Marzipan is a confection consisting of primary of sugar and almond meal, ground almonds, sometimes augmented, ooh, fancy, with almond oil or extract. That sounds good. Isn't almond extract or something like dangerous or like weird or like um, I think flammable? I'm pretty sure it's flammable, right? Uh, uh, hmm. What's wrong with my rigging? I mean, uh, uh, uh. Yeah, I thought I heard that. I thought I heard that somewhere because like wasn't that like an episode of like Mythbusters or something? Something about like exploding almond oil or whatever. But like a lot of plants have or like weirdly I mean trees are trees, but like a lot of plants are just randomly flammable for like no good reason. Like eucalyptus is like that because like that's why like Australia and I think maybe New Zealand too has like exploding trees because of like the oil from like a eucalyptus tree is like super flammable, you know. Hello retro draft retro draft I can say the name. Hello retro Jarrett, welcome to stream. How do they make almond milk if the almonds don't have titties? Well, that's the secret is like it's a special kind of milk. Like regular milk is pulled from the titties, but you have to like milk someone in a different way between their legs to get the milk for the nut milk. That's how they get the cashew milk. That's how they get the almond milk. That's how they get the peanut milk, you know. It's all just a femdom Ponzi scheme, you know. Almonds may not have titties, but they are nuts. True. Probably have it on, but just in case. Thank you. Appreciate the Warline. Let me get some more water. Ew, coconut milk. I hate coconut so much. It's so nasty. Like some people complain about the taste. Some people complain about the texture. I don't like either. You know, like like that's like the worst. That's the easiest way to like ruin something for me is to like put coconut on it. Like it's I don't like I hate coconut so much. Like you can put like a little bit of it on it, you know, like a barely a hint, and like I'll still be able to taste it because like I don't know, it's like one of those things where like you hate certain tastes or hate certain flavors or textures. It's like even if it's like very slight or very subtle, you can like totally taste it. You know, that's how I am with like coconut. Although, how do they get pulp from a coconut? Mm. Smash my head between some coconuts. Smash your head between these coconuts. Ah. mm. Because I mean, like, I know how like pulp works in orange juice or whatever, but I have no idea how it works for coconut. You know, I love coconut. Send them my way. Mm. Eh. You can have all the coconuts, and I'll keep all of the citrus. Deal? Deal? Okay. Mm. And here's another Dubai chocolate. Mm. This one's a little bit stronger because the cream is leaking out the side, or it melted a little bit, and cream's on the outside. So it's like one has like a little bit of extra green goop on the outside. Mm, mm. So like yeah, I really hate coconut. Like my personal rule is coconut goes on the skin, not inside the body. Just a bead hanging out on the top. Are you saying that my chocolate like pre-came a little bit before it like got frozen, or before it got mailed? Mm. Get some more water. Oh wow, I lost track of time. Like I've already eaten like half of these or whatever. Or wait, how many were in this at the beginning? 10 it says. Nice. What can I say? Some of us have poor performance anxiety. Oof. Do better. Do better. Do better. Do some nut retention drills or something, you know? Mm. Let me try biting into one of these. Ah, it's shattered. I lick this. Can you hear Chad? Uh, uh, yeah, I don't want to lick this. It's gonna get like melty and messy everywhere, you know. You don't want me to get messy now, do you, Chad? Careful, it's like someone ate a. I guess if that happened to them, that means they've never heard of a Kinder egg. Because I mean, that's kind of the entire Kinder egg thing is like they've got toys in them or whatever. Like it had to be during like the 60s or the 50s when like no one knew what a Kinder egg was. I guess. Make sure you keep you clean up. How would you do that then? I used to love Big League Chew, that whole pouch of gum chew. Mm, that's like the weird baseball player gum where it's like regular gum, but they like put it through a paper shredder, so it's just like long and thin or something. Or am I thinking of something else? I am very resourceful, too resourceful for me to say on Twitch. Ooh, ooh. Make sure you put a pin in that for later for me, okay? Mm, mm. Oh no, water's out. Let me open up another one. Thank you for the posture check. Mm. You say like you really like Big League Chew. I can't remember the last time I've had a piece of gum. Like I think I stopped quitting. I mean, I think I stopped chewing gum like probably before or maybe a little bit after COVID-19. It feels like forever. Like I genuinely can't remember the last time I had a gum because like I don't know. I feel like do you remember when they used to have like all kinds of like cool and crazy gum flavors? That's when I used to eat like gum a lot, you know? Oh no, my computer. Mm, yeah, that was only a thing I used at work. That's fair. That's fair. Because I mean, like you remember how like I think it was like Wrigley's or one of those other companies. They had all kinds of like crazy gum flavors. Like remember the apple pie gum and the apple pie gum, the mint chocolate chip ice cream gum, the strawberry shortcake gum. Those were like really really gums to me. Those were like really really gums to me. You know, I get watermelon bubble gum pretty often, but then again, I have oral fixation, so mm, good to know. Good to know. Who makes like the watermelon bubble gum? Is it the same people that like used to make the apple pie gum? Because I don't know. I used to really really like that apple pie gum because like I don't know. It was I like the cinnamon flavor. I like that the like so I like cinnamon as a concept, but I hate I think Big Red's like the gum that's like full of cinnamon or whatever. Like doesn't do it for me at all. It's like doesn't have any good flavor. It doesn't have any discernible flavor. It's just like cinnamon, 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 cinnamon. But like I like the apple pie gum a lot more because it had like, you know, cinnamon, it had like a little bit apple flavor. It had kind of like sugary kind of glaze vibe, you know. It had a lot of things going on, but it wasn't like overpowering or overbearing, you know. Mm, Hubba Bubba. The motto for the gum was stimulate your senses. Mm, Hubba Bubba in my case. Zuzi or oh that was five gum. Yeah, that was like the I remember like people used to make stupid edits of like of that gums commercial or whatever where it's like here's what it like here's what it feels like to chew five gum, and then it's like someone getting like shot in the back of the head with a RPG or something, you know. That one was a stupid one. Hi Arev, how you doing, sweetheart? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, because I want to say like I watched like an entire like mini documentary about like why they tried to like make gum sexy or whatever. Because like apparently like women like gum like a lot more than guys, and they were trying to like get more of the market or whatever. You know, only person who has made gum sexy is Go Go Tamago. Though people have tried to tell me Himura from iShield 21 also makes Gum sexy, I'm too straight to understand that point. Hiruma is like the one guy from the iShield 21. He's the demonic looking guy. He's got like blonde spiked hair and he's got like pointish elf ears. Because I want to say like his nickname is like the demon or the devil or something. It's been a long time since I've like touched anything from iShield 21. Devilish quarterback. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Cause like, do they even have any like good looking or interesting gum in store right now? Mm, like it's all kind of like going back to like basics where it's like spearmint, fresh mint, and cinnamon, and that's like your three flavors for like 30 different companies. I hope you like one of those three flavors because that's literally your only options. Here's another piece of candy. Mm, peach flavored gum sounds good. Like that feels like something what they would have made back then, like a peach sorbet flavor ice cream. Me too. Me too. Gum is kind of good for like wasting time or whatever. It kind of feels like gum kind of like uses the same part of your brain that getting cigarettes does, except it's not as addictive, but it is slightly addictive. But it's not chemical. It's more of like a fun thing to eat. It's a fun thing you can do with your mouth. I can see it being the limited edition juicy fruit. I want to say juicy fruit was the one that made the gum. I was talking about the peach one, the ice cream one, and the strawberry shortcake one. Keeps my mouth busy while I drive, work on model kits, or write reports. Oh, model kits. What kind of model kits do you build? Do you like mostly do Gundam model kits or do you do something else? A big fan of Korean snacks in grocery stores. Nice. Mostly Gunpla and World War I planes. Nice. Sounds fun. Like World War I, that was like Red Baron or something, right? Or is that like, is the Red Baron real or are they a fictional character? I don't know if they are. The Red Baron was real and an actual Baron. Ah, okay. I thought that was like more of a nickname or maybe it's a, what's the word? I thought it was like a, not title, but like a nickname or the Baron means something else in context or whatever. The German equivalent of a Baron. Snoopy and the Red Baron. If I actually had a better computer, I probably would like play that game on stream because like I've heard it's like not good, but it looks fun to play. There is a Snoopy game that like plays like Star Fox, but it's like just Snoopy and he's Snoopy, he's the Red Baron and he's like fighting guys in the air or something like that. Barons are like the lowest ranks of nobles you can be while still being landed gentry. It's for Snoopy fans, if that makes any sense. That's fair, that's fair, that's fair. Because, yeah, that's like Snoopy's entire thing is like he pretends he's like the Red Baron and he like gets on top of his house and like starts like gunning down like Americans or French people or whatever whatever the Red Baron does. Eat another piece. If you dig Snoopy, you're gonna love that game. I do dig Snoopy. I do like those old newspaper paper comics. I did an entire stream once where it was like, well, like the first half of the stream was just me talking about like Garfield spoilers from the 2024 movie. I think Bird Friend was Woodstock. I remember Woodstock. Hmm. I want to rewatch the Garfield movie because I liked it a lot. Like, it's funny how they had all that DoorDash product placement in the movie, and they did the sensible thing of doing an Olive Garden sponsorship for the Garfield movie. Because I mean, come on, it's Garfield. He's got to have his lasagna. Garfield. I've seen. I heard Garfield cart. Is Garfield cart actually good, or is it just people messing around, just shit posting online? Because like I hear people talk about how great it is, but I don't know if it's like a Morbius situation again, where it's like really, really, really bad, and people just like hyping it up or whatever. I play this tabletop pen and paper RPG called Flying Circus that is very Studio Ghibli and lets you design your own planes. I am a normal and can be trusted with the plane builder. I have only made 7 fantasy planes that have. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've seen that in like fantasy or like fictional anime where it's like a plane that has like it has like a sword bolted to the wings or whatever, and it does like a maneuver where it like goes sideways or whatever, and like chops like the wings off other planes or something. So I know the general vibe that you're going for. I've seen that before. It's a meme game. Play Crash Team Racing OG. I heard the new one is like pretty good. Like it's kind of I've heard the new one's pretty good too. Like it's got like a lot of like support and bug fixes, and it's very it's like Smash Brothers, where it's like literally every Crash Bandicoot character is in the newish one. But I don't know like if that's like crazy amounts of DLC or if it's like crazy and archaic ways to like unlock everything in the game. Really obscure or really difficult unlocks. Yes, and some new ones. They have a NB character too. Ooh, nice. Mm, hmm. See, I'm like reading the back of like the Dubai chocolate. It says like I don't think this was actually made in Dubai. It says made in Turkey. But they like spell it like Turkey, like the new way or like the way the Turkish government wants you to spell it now, like Turkiye. Is it still pronounced Turkey? Is it like pronounced Turkey or something? Because it's got like dark milk chocolate, milk powder, hazelnut, milk powder, cocoa powder, vegetable oil, a bunch of other stuff. Cinnamon, dry cocoa. I think I've heard the meme that you're talking about. Like, please don't bring it up on stream because, like, I don't know, you know. As for Gunpla, I have an OG Zaka 2. I want to decorate and scuff up so it looked like it was captured by anti-Xeon, anti-fascist partisan. Guerrilla fighters gonna use it like an apple and a warped grid design to try and make a symbol for gravity. Interesting. Hi, Purple. Welcome back. How is your day going, Purple Skater? And Purple Skater, if you had to get one candy for Valentine's Day, what would it be? Busy as hell. Oof, 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 oof. Hope your day improves and hope you get some time to relax later, hopefully. Chad, I ate it too fast. I've got like 2 pieces of Dubai chocolate left. Let me get some more water. After I eat this one, I'm gonna have like one left. There is a Gundam anthology series about how the mobile suit and weapons tech evolved. And they made a big deal about how much gravity sucks for a new type of possessed space noise from Xeon for terrifying Earth's gravity as well as a cruel goddess. I see. Is that like UC timeline or is that like different timeline? Because I know After War X has new types too, and a few other series have new types, but I want to be sure just in case. UC, okay, okay, nice. The 1 year war. Second question: is it actual canon or is it one of those they say it's canon to 1 year war, but like once you look at it, don't think about it too much or else your brain explode, kind of mm, like Thunderbolt. Cause like Thunderbolt trying to be canon is one of the funniest Gundam things out there. It's like they've got at some points of Thunderbolt, they've got better tech than they have like in Unicorn or like Victory Gundam, pretty much, you know. I think it's actually canon, but I can't dig too deep. Fair, fair, fair. It's mostly about how the fuck we fight Zaku in tanks and jeeps. Mm, does it Igloo or um Blue Guardians? Blue something? Answer that, I think. I know there's at least one Gundam spin-off where it's like mostly like fighting Zaku's and like with like infantry, you know. So I mean, it's technically possible, but like, don't do it unless you have to, you know. One candy, probably some sour gum. Oh, sour gummy worms are like really nice, you know. We had those in like forever. Like, I like those trolley ones. The trolley ones are good. Like they've got like the sour powder isn't too bad, but still they've got like a nice texture. So it's like it's got like good bite, good texture, and it actually like tastes good. And you can like suck the sugar off the worms, you know. We get some more water. Some sour gummy worms does sound really really good. Not right now actually, but like no way I'm eating candy for like a week after I finish this candy today. You know, things were real bad for the feds until they start rolling out GMs and gun tanks. True, 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 true. Only got like one piece of the Dubai chocolate left. I like this box. It's super cute. It's made out of cardboard and it's got like chocolate stains on it, so I can't keep it because, yeah, but still, it's a really cool looking box. And so, as for what kind of Valentine I would want to get, never really got much since people tend to save everything tomorrow for me. Something with caramel would be always welcome. You could get like one of those what are they called? Like assortments or whatever that has like the different kinds of candies. Like those usually have like some nice ones. Like they've got like the one with like nuts. They got the ones with caramel, you know? Yeah, the design was part of why I picked that. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being so thoughtful. Hmm. Yeah, some great boxes. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Last piece of the Dubai chocolate. Got good suction, so I can just put this on my lips and just suck it up immediately, you know? Also, since you're removing of the ribbon, it made me think of your pink ribbon. Pink ribbon. Chocolate's like so good. I get what you mean. It does have that kind of dressing the box of candy kind of vibes in it. Mm, 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 mm. Oh wait. Mm, try not to like lower my horns too much because like I can't get the what's the word chroma key to work exactly the way I want it to because like I got it to like work for the most part, but like for some reason like my horns have like little bits of green and I'm like, what am I supposed to do about that? Because like I've tried playing with it a little bit before stream, but like how do I da 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 da. Chroma key keeps being super dumb and super weird for me. Like how do I mess with the chroma key? How do I mess with the chroma key? Um, wait. No, that's a different thing. Mm, mm, wait. Oop, too blurry. Um, uh, uh, chat. Do you remember? I think it was a collab I did with like Jade or whatever like last year, but like this is the closest you're probably going to get to like Yami, but she's white. Because like, look at this. What is literally happening here? Although I do like this kind of like platinum white kind of hair, you know, it does looks like really good, you know. I like this. You like this chat? Hmm? 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 I like this. Skin's a bit lighter than I want it to be, but still, this looks pretty nice too. But like, it kind of clashes with the background a little bit. Wait. Let me play with the background a little. Ha, ha. Mm, I'm in the void. Like this is the void of eternity, you know. Mm, probably could mess with it a little bit more, but wait, wait. Mm, that blurs the background a little bit, so it like looks very. I don't know. It looks nice too, you know. Perfect for being under stage or light or intense sun like desert, island beach, vacation room, ETs. I want to say that's because of like the rim lighting setting. Because I do, that is like a setting like wait, stage light. Let me see if I can get the stage light to one to work because I know there's like an actual setting for that. Let's hope my PC doesn't explode. Here it is. To see, like this is the stage light setting where like now there's like two of me, you know, left and center, you know. Because I want to say I've only used this like once or twice for like karaoke streams, and I haven't done like a karaoke stream in like did I do karaoke in like 2025? Because I know I did it for like a subathon in 2024. So yeah, you know. But I have no idea what using the setting does for like my computer because like I tried doing this years ago on stream for like karaoke and it was like rough, you know, super rough, you know. If you did, it was before I started watching you here. That's fair. That's fair. Mm, but wait, how do I go back to normal? Uh, wait, wait. I think I got an idea. Yeah, yeah, let me cook. Let me cook. I got an idea. Mm, okay. Do where's purple? Wait, no, I should match it more to the background. So probably reddish. Okay, yeah, this like fits better, right? Like, I'm red. The background's red. Mm, I like this. Yeah. Mm, yeah, I like this. Background's red. I'm red too. You know, this looks real nice. Let me get some water though. So now that I've got like a little bit more RAM to play with, I can probably use this effect for future ASMR streams or like videos and stuff. Like, in fact, the Valentine's Day message I posted on Twitch. I mean, not on Twitch, on YouTube, the Blue site, and a bunch of other places. That was actually like made using this software too. So it's like I used to only be able to do stuff with it off stream, but like now that I've got a little bit more RAM to play with, I can actually do stuff with it on stream because like being a VTuber kind of like really eats up like your RAM. Like I want to say like my model is like using up like 60% of like my computer's resources. Mm, soft light and full hearts in the background just to allow my brain edits videos of you to look. Oh, that's cute. I like that. I like that. So I mean, I've got like a little bit more to like play with, you know, and I like this a lot, you know. Although like this looks good too because like now that I think about it, you kind of can't see the green on my horns now, right? Mm-hmm. 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 Some more water. Mm, okay, chat. Going to take a 15-minute break so I can stretch and walk around. Be back in about 15 minutes because I need to get rid of these water bottles and this like empty box of chocolate. So be back in 15 minutes. Okay, okay, okay. Mm. Mm, hello, and I'm back. You know, Chad, I probably shouldn't have bought that bag of candy at a grocery store because, like, even if I could, like, I probably shouldn't eat that much candy. And like, like, even if I like double the length of the stream, I probably shouldn't eat this much candy in like 2 hours. And the Dubai chocolate was really, really sweet, so it's like I don't want to like mess up my stomach, you know. Hello, Vorlon. Welcome back. Or hello. Mm, mm. So, since I have no more candy to eat, I can just talk to you, right, chat? Right, right, right. Mm, what was I talking about before I went on break? Mm, mm, but yeah, I like how this like looks. So like, probably need to mess with my sound settings or will mess with my sound settings a little bit to help give this like a more ASMR vibe because mm, it's just like doing it for you like chat. Like I know this is just me chatting, just like flirting a little bit, but like are you enjoying it, chat? You know, because like I do try to like make streams that like the people who watch will actually like enjoy. You know, streams out there like enjoy and want to like keep coming back to. You know, like but a lot of it is like I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm like trying my best. Probably should like watch more people who do ASMR streams so I can like, learn from the pros. You know, I'm really loving it, but I'm biased. I appreciate that, Borline. You're a sweetheart. Thank you. Mm, but yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean, at least I've got this new tool I can use because, like, I mean, I've had this like forever, and I tried to like use it for like streams more, but like it's probably not gonna like work the way I wanted to. So like, but I can do it now. You know, you know, you know, you know, you know. Oh no! And ads start in about 4 minutes. If you don't want to see some ads, you should drop a subscribe. Okay. Mm. Probably should have like some white noise or some light music in the background, but I don't know if that breaks the effect or if that like enhances it. Because I do have like some white noise I can play in the back, but so it's like I can't find music. I can't. Can you hear me when I speak like this? Do you like this when I speak softly into your ear? I gotta get some water. Indeed, it makes your ears tingle real good. Maybe I can make something else tingle. Maybe I should save that for later. It's a lot more fun to tease you this way. Just warm you, let you spin around by yourself for a little. Maybe this is better. I shouldn't just do my regular speaking voice. I should do more of a whisper tone. Because I mean, I have like a pretty good mic. It's just I've got to like learn how to use it better. I mean, it is a nice mic, but just keep coming and coming and coming and coming. It's because you're trying to butter me up. It might be working, it might not be working, but I'm gonna tell you. I can blow into the mic, but fix that. So, so some more triggers that I can set them experience. So, okay, express, express, but like it's kind of like hard doing it. Like I don't know how to explain it, but like I'm speaking into the mic. And I'm trying to speak directly into it, but like sometimes it gets my words. Sometimes it like doesn't. It's kind of hard to explain exactly. It's like it's for too low. We can't hear it. It doesn't. It can't pick up when I exhale into the mic either. Thank you. I'm always trying my best. I'm not good with like tech stuff, but I try my best. But I think it's like straight ahead with like my mouth like tilted a little bit better. You can actually hear it a lot better this way. But it's up. I think it picks up when I exhale. it's like I think the meme is called like a certain special feeling in Japan where it's like a couple in Japan and they're being like, interviewed outside while it's like snowing and like the reporter has a mic in the guy's face and like there's a woman next to him with her hands, I mean her face in her hands, and it's like him saying all kinds of like nice and like sweet things about her, and it's like she's like a little bit embarrassed because her boyfriend's like saying all these like romantic things in public and it's being broadcast on TV. But I don't know, if you love someone, you should like really show it. So they like really, really know. I have seen it. It is super, super cute. It's like kind of an old one, but still, I like it a lot. Jen, I just like noticed something. I just noticed something like kind of how my tail like wags when I move around, but like you can see it behind me, so it's kind of like my skin's like see through. Wait, I know what I can do. Wait. Okay, how about do this? There we go. That way, it's like a little bit like less noticeable, but still, my it's not the thing you normally want to see between my legs, but this is the best I could do on a safe for work stream. I think that's the shadow effect that makes it happen. True. But I like, even if that's like a normal thing, like still doing it this way is a little bit better because like you kind of can't notice. I know like nothing's perfect, but still I try to like be as close as possible. Gonna drink some water. Wait. True. Well, if the stream isn't perfect, you are. True. But I try to like give the best experience as I if I can and I can. Try to improve in so slight small ways. Hearing your breath and remembering that you used to do like cycling and running reminds me of a super cute story from my parents' time together. What's the story? I'm curious what it is. I kind of like miss like riding my bicycle everywhere, but like I don't know. I'm probably don't have like all the muscle I used to have. I used to be like insane. I used to do like 150 miles like a week minimum. I do like I do like 10 to 30 during the week. was like so fun, you know. My mom was a marathon runner, and my dad would follow her on his bike. And at the end of her run, she would just collapse into the tub. She would make a baked potato as her recovery meal. That sounds super cute and super adorable. I haven't had like a baked potato in forever. A baked potato sounds really, really good though. I've seen some like crazy like baked potato recipes on like TikTok where it's like it was like the guy like who baked the potato. They used like a I think like a hand mixer. They would like cut the potato in half, and then they would just like mash up the potato, eating the peel after it's cooked, so it's like mashed potatoes pretty much, and then would like add like the seasonings or whatever, you know. I've seen some like crazy, crazy baked potato fillings, you know, like steak or chorizo or chicken or like a bunch of crazy things. Like although I'm kind of like really used to the not so fancy but basic potato fillings where it's just like bacon, sour cream, and cheese, and like that's it. I'm pretty sure that's just like a Wendy's baked potato, you know. I'm trying not to belch into the mic, but like I had a burrito, a egg, cheese, and bacon burrito earlier for breakfast, and it's like bleh. It was good, but still like I don't know. I don't want to like belch into the mic. Yeah, we did cheddar cheese, broccoli, and maybe some. Not, excuse me. Not actually bacon beats. It's not that kind of ASMR exactly. With workouts like that, even if you lost the muscle, no wonder you have such thick, amazing thighs. True, 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 true. Does Wendy's even still serve baked potatoes? Because like that's always kind of been a little bit weird. That like, why does Wendy's serve baked potatoes? Because like baked potatoes is kind of one of those foods where it's like restaurants generally don't sell that. You kind of gotta like make it at home. Like the most normal restaurants have a baked potato probably be like a steak place, you know, because like that kind of like fits the filling, hearty kind of vibe that like steak places have. Like, you know, come and get your steak and potatoes, juicy, juicy steaks and potatoes. It's like how though I haven't been backpacking in several years. I still have the calves from it. I thought I thought you still like went hiking and backpacking because like didn't you bring up like you did it with like your friends or something like I think 1 or 2 weeks ago, or am I misremembering it? Yeah, it's like some down home cooking. Yeah. We went on a short one, but not like 50 milers like I used to do. I see that makes sense. Back when I used to go hiking and stuff, I was more of a incline person than a mileage person. Like I would like prefer to do like short bursts, but like over like some mild to intense inclines, because that's like kind of what I'm like into. Because I mean, when you're like hiking or whatever, like that kind of like makes everything like have like a nice capstone at the end where you can just stand at the top of the city or the forest or like whatever it is around you, you know. That's kind of like part of the appeal for me, you know. My longest single out was Philmont, and we did one. That's a lot. Nice, nice. It's very hard to remember numbers when you breathe into the mic like that, which isn't me telling you to stop. Just make my brain calculate a stutter like a wires. Let me get some more water. See, now that I'm imagining I'm running a D&D game for you and some of your friends, and I just lean over to blow in your ear. I suddenly forget how much damage that trap was supposed to do, so we get off with like minimal consequences just because you have the power to mess with the DM. That seems like a very, that sounds like a fun way to look at it. Either I'm breathing into your ear, or I'm leaning onto you so you can feel how soft I am, or maybe I'm just normal and I'm playing a little bit of footsies with you under the table just to break your concentration. Or maybe it's a signal to maybe you should fail that roll for me. You know, you know. Nope, but you knew that already, and that's part of why you like me, isn't it? I want to say, like, the last time I did, like, a biggish kind of hike was, like, I think it was, like, in Colorado. Like, it was a trail called, like, the Incline. I think it was Colorado, or it was Utah, maybe. I forgot. Where, like, the it was basically like a straight That sounds really fun. Like, is the volcano dormant or is it active but it hasn't like done anything in forever? Because I know, like, isn't that part of why California and Oregon and Washington and all those states, they've got so much seismic activity? Is because like plates and like volcanoes or something. I believe it's dormant, but who knows with the Pacific Rim? Oof, 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 oof. Because like, isn't like the major one of the major mountains out there like Mount McKinley? I think that's Washington. I want to say it's like near the Canada border. Like, isn't that one like technically active, but it hasn't like done anything in like a while? So like, yeah, people treat it like it's like dormant. I think it's out by Alaska. I know there's a pretty big one out in Alaska, but isn't there like a big one on the west coast too? I'm probably misremembering the name. Oh well, that was exciting to know. Our mountain is treated as extinct, but one group classifies as a high threat. It's probably one of those where it's like dormant, but if it ever goes off, it's probably catastrophic. Like I want to say there's like, I think like the flat volcanoes are called like calderas. I think I gotta look it up later, but I want to say like there's like a few of those in like Yellowstone, and like if those ever go off, like the ash would like kill like a lot of people. So it's like kind of dangerous, you know. Yeah, that last eruption appears to have been 11,000 years ago. Oof. Yeah, that sounds super, super scary, super, super dangerous, super, super rough, super, super rough, super, super rough. But it would sound like it'd be like super fun to hike up a volcano. I've never actually done that, or at least I don't think I have. I could be right, could be wrong. I swear, like I can feel it on the back of my neck. It's probably because I'm hitting it like a sprinkler. You know how sprinklers like go from like side to side. I'm doing that. maybe someday, but those things are like crazy expensive, and like I kind of like want to like learn to use the tools I have right now before I like go to get advanced, something advanced. Because I mean, I know it's important to have like good gear, but I kind of feel like you should like this is probably good for like learning to troubleshoot or like work in the worst situations. Kind of like like I don't know, like a combat situation where like you've got to like get out of an enemy base with like only a toothpaste, a fork, and like a Snickers bar. Like, yeah, it'd be nice to have like an actual gun, a ration, and like a knife or whatever. But I feel like there's probably like a few good tricks that you can like use for other situations when you're in like the worst situation possible. Or maybe I'm overthinking it. MacGyver, MacGruber. Wait, no. Yeah, MacGruber. That's like the guy. He's like from Saturday Night Live or whatever. Let's see. Let's put a snooze on that ad. Ads are snoozed for like 5 more minutes. Okay. I'm back. Wait. Let me get back. Let me wait. Okay, I'm back. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? How much did you miss me? Let me get some water. Good for a lot. Good job. Good job, Forlon. Good job. Good job. Good job. That's actually one of my favorite Simpsons gags. It's like, how's it go? It's like from one of the earlier seasons. It's like whenever Poochie isn't on the screen, all the other characters should say, "Where's Poochie? Where's Poochie? I don't know where Poochie is." I haven't watched like any of the recent episodes. Like, I know they're probably not as good as the old ones, but I don't think they're that bad. But like, I probably should watch some of the newer episodes because I've heard they've gotten very interesting and experimental in the past few years. Oof, 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 oof. Yeah, I've got to like do some stream source management after this because like this probably it's probably gonna sound bad if I do both of my audio sources at once. Wait. Let me tell me how that sounds. as well get them over with. You didn't tell me how it sounded. Like, what did it sound like when I was doing two audio sources at once? I turned it back just to the one ASMR setting, so that's what you're hearing. But I want to say around the time Jade got here, that was what it's like for both at the same time. Worst date I've been on was like I got lied and like thought I was going on a date, but like no, I was going to like a church service. So that was yeah, yeah, yeah. Best date I've been on. Honestly, I can't think of like the best date I've been on. It's just though I kind of feel I try to be more positive, you know, but like I can that's still the whole think I'm going to date, but like I'm actually going to like a church service thing. Like that's what really that one like really bugged me. So that's one's more memorable to me. You know, I probably could like think of like the best date I've been on, but like I want to say like the best date I've been on was like an anime convention. That was I don't know how long ago that was, but like bought like anime goods and like we just hanging out. So like that was like a good one, you know. That's awful bait and switch. Yeah, 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 yeah. Kind of like stop talking to that person like after that. You know that was I I'm I'm not gonna say anything, but like I definitely didn't like that. You know. That does sound like it would be fun going to a comic kit or a con and just nerding out. Sounds fantastic. Exactly, exactly. Although I've never actually been to like a comic kit or a what's like the big nerd convention in America? Comic Con. Yeah, I've never been to Comic Con. Like I want to say like there's like the regular one in California, and then there's like smaller offshoot ones like across the country. I think I've never been to any of them. I've never been to a con. Never got like invited by friends who did. Always want to. Even now, same thing with Ren Fair. I mean, I've kind of always like been like more on the anime side of like being a nerd. So like, I mean, I've never been super interested in going to like a Renaissance fair, but I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it because I wanted to go to. It's not exactly like a Renaissance fair, but I'd like to go to that. Have you ever heard of a restaurant called like Medieval Times or something, where it's like it's a dinner and a show type place, but like guys dressed up like knights who were like jousting or whatever, and they like you eat like chicken soup and like a salad, but it's like old fashioned style or whatever. Well, I don't think they give you like a fork for the chicken. They just give you like a spoon for the soup. Cause they're like, cause I want to say like, I think like they ate with their hands back then, so I think they're trying to go for an authentic vibe or something. But I think you can still ask for a fork if you want one. You know, I've never been to one, but like still, it sounds really, really, really funny. Are really, really fun. You know. There was this bar in my college town called Oberon. That's like the one fairy from that one story. I think Shakespeare wrote. That's like Titania's husband, I think. And one thing they had was called the Troubadour's Wages, which was a giant turkey leg, some cheese and vegetables on a wooden platter that's served without utensils. That's funny. That's funny. What kind of cheese though? Cause like, if they're gonna go that far, they might as well have a period appropriate cheese. But like, what kind of cheese did they eat like over 100 years ago? You know, I have like no idea. Also, like a giant piece of cheese, like that'll totally mess up your stomach into like, are you just supposed to eat it like it's a slice of bread or something? It's a piece of fucking cheese. Just bite into it. You're like Jerry from Tom and Jerry, you know. Dubliner, Swiss, and I forgot the third kind. What's a Dubliner cheese? It sounds like it's like a cheese that might have like some beer or something else in it. I'm pretty sure any kind of cheese is probably fine as long as it's not American. I don't hate American cheese, but that feels like that would be a mood killer, going to the medieval themed restaurant and just getting like a slice of craft American cheese. It's really just good white cheddar cheese. I'll have to try it out sometime. I've got like a big box of like Ritz crackers that like are begging for like some more cheese, because I bought some, I think, white cheddar Cabot for a while, say a few weeks ago, and then I like finished it like last week. So I probably need some more cheese for my crackers. You know, maybe I might get a Dubliner. Is it, since it's a very good white cheese, is it normally kind of expensive, or you don't know? My friend and basically brother Drew, the duelist Yamir, and Yamir loves Dubliner, their favorite kind of cheese. It's a little bit more expensive, but not unreasonable. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I feel like cheese is one of those things where you can like probably get some at like any price range, but like some really good cheese can be like really pricey, you know. Because I want to say that Cabot cheese that I got recently, I want to say it was like normally priced at like 4, 6, or 7 or so. But like, I think it was like on clearance because they weren't gonna sell it anymore. So I got it for like $4, you know. It was really good cheese, really good cheese. Although, like, I don't know, I'm more of a fan of Swiss than I am cheddar, It's like sharp cheddar is really, really, really good. I love it so much. It's true, it's usually like 1.5 or 2 times the price of your usual cheddar blocks of the same size. I love using sharp cheddar in sauces because of the extra zing. Yeah, I've never done it, but like making like a fondue or like nachos from sharp cheddar sounds really nice, you know? Like a little bit of sharp cheddar, you have those hobbies, so integrated them might be an option. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but like, I don't know. I feel like I don't really want to use like a hand cam or anything because I like to be strictly 2D VTubers type stuff. That's like how I like to do things. So like, I kind of feel like there would be you would miss out like a lot because I'm not using a hand camera. You know, I mean, I could probably do it as an RP type thing, but like not as a stream. You know, if that makes any sense. I mean, purely as audio. Oh, I see. But I would like, I don't know, Legos sound very satisfying. We like jiggle them around a little. You know, I think it's kind of crazy. It's kind of silly, but I do like that clacking sounds that like Legos make when you like build stuff in like the old Lego Star Wars games. You know, I've never been a fan of like Star Wars. Like I don't care about it. Like I barely know the plot or the story, but like I really think the Lego I really like the Lego Star Wars games. They're so fun. It's like click 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 click. You know, I like it. It's a hard sound to reproduce, but still it sounds really nice. You know. sensitivity, I think I've got like a really good idea for like an ASMR trigger I could like do in the future. However, I can't do it on the safer work stream. I thought of something really, really, really good. Now I'll tell you about it later. Also, Neon of Eons, did you know now that you're subbed, you can use like emotes on the stream? Like, if you spam emotes, they'll drop down. They'll just drop down. Kind of like that, exactly. Also, triggers are probably good for, I don't know, streams like this, because it's like small things that are like small things that like enhance it. Because I'm not doing an RP right now. Oh, oops. Although, like, I don't know if this counts as a trigger, but I also have like this. Oops. That was kind of loud though. Wait. Oh, that was way too loud. Sorry. Okay, it's like a dog trainer clicker. I bought it forever ago for like an ASMR I was doing, and like I've had it back sitting on my computer for like a year. So yeah, exactly like that. I can do it like this, so it's like not too loud, you know. Why didn't they work that time? Wait. That's weird. Why didn't those work? Let me try this. Emotes from your phone, keyboard, or other search sources don't trigger the same way for some. That's weird. Why can't you use purple hearts then? Because the purple heart from doing less than 3 is a Twitch. Oh, that's crazy. That's coincidentally purple. like that. But it wouldn't work if I did a purple heart on my phone. Otherwise, I'd be dropping Yoshi Mark with my added orange heart all the time. Speaking of which, what does the orange heart mean exactly? I've been curious about that, but I've never had the chance to ask. Just adding my own bit of myself to it, since orange is my favorite color. I see, I see, I see. Very cute, very cute. I like that. Hi, at Book Zero. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm Nia Yaminir, Gyaro Boss, VTuber. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the daily punch in. Circling back to triggers, maybe something like nails across the mic or the table, kind of like you were tracing your ear, like this. Wait, mic keeps moving. Let me hold it stable. I don't know, that sounds kind of like I'm dragging a piece of wood, but do you like how it sounds? That sounds more like you put us in a jar and railing us around. That sounds. I'm pretty sure I did the opposite of that. Like my first year streaming, I did I'm in a jar stream for April Fool's Day. It's been so long, but that was super funny, you know. Maybe if I try it on the desk, like. Which is not something you do to us, but not what you were going for. True. That's better. Maybe a bit gentler, softer, like a smooth plastic. Like this. Because this is the railing that's around the mic. Because I can't do anything to the top, because if I scratch the top of the mic, it turns off, you know. That actually is pretty good ASMR. I'll keep that in mind. Feeling the back of my skull. I'm in the back, I'm in the front, I'm all over your scratching your ear or scratching the top of your head, maybe. I don't know. stopping by as always. If you are new and you like the general vibes, you can always drop a subscribe or a follow. All support is appreciated. Let's see. These are my socials. Like that's my YouTube, Blue Sky, Twitter. Barely use that. Discord, TikTok, and my VODs and Clips channel. Really appreciate everyone like stopping by. Let's see who else is on, or maybe I don't want to raid, but let's see who's on. Let's see. Livid is on. Hachimitsu is on. Matsaful is on. I don't remember who that is. Seiki VA is on. Fitness is on.